Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So I am wearing my tiger top today because I'm doing the readings for the week ahead and the horoscope readings, and we're moving into the year of the water tiger on Tuesday, and you're going to be feeling this energy anyway from Monday. So I'm going to keep it on. You know, I thought, shall I get changed for this reading? And I thought, no, I'm going to keep it on because it's itching to come in. You know, we've been picking up on this energy all week. You know, this kind of frustration energy and, you know, up and down, highs and lows, because the ox is still saying to us, be patient, be calm, you know, be flexible about things. And the tiger is saying, no, no, no. I want to come in now. I'm ready. I want to go forward. I want to bring in this confidence and this strength and this power. And that's absolutely what's going on. And that's why we can be frustrated right now and a bit triggered, because we want it now. Okay, and we learn to let go of the when and the how and all those things, but we feel it coming. And because we feel it coming, we want to move towards it. So we're getting a bit agitated, and that's the word they're giving me, because you know, we're ready for it now, and the tiger knows that, and the tiger wants to bring that in. So I am going to be recording a video about the year of the water tiger. I'm also going to be doing like an energy about what the tiger's bringing in for you. So do check those videos out too. But when I'm connecting with this energy of the water tiger, I'm connecting with the energy of Archangel Michael. Very powerful. Power and strength and confidence coming in. So today, because of that, and we're being guided in the year of the water tiger to do new things and go for what we want and, you know, take every chance and take experiences, you know, go for things. I'm going to do something a bit different. So I'm really excited anyway, because I've received this book of answers. Okay, well, I bought this. I bought one for me and one for George. George saw this on TikTok and he was like, oh, that looks interesting. Someone was actually doing readings with it, you know, they were kind of, it's like a book of answers with all kind of answers in it. So they were kind of saying the person on the chat and then giving them just one kind of page. But to me, that's a bit short, you know, I'd have to go into more detail. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the book of answers to bring a message in for the journey today, the feminine and the masculine, and I'm going to intuitively read it. Now, I'm also excited because I upgraded my Witch's Tarot to the bigger version, okay? Because I had the smaller version, so I gave that to George, and he did a reading with it the other day, and he said, this is the Witchy Woo Tarot, and I was like, yeah, it's Witchy Tarot, it's cool. So I've now got the bigger version, and it comes with this absolutely beautiful book, okay? I love it when you get a tarot deck with a big book like this, it's exciting. So I'm actually going to use this book today instead of the cards as a divination tool. So we're going to intuitively pick a card with the book, and we're going to do the same with the book of answers. So that's how I'm going to do the reading today. So it's a little bit different and it's exciting, something new. So this is a reminder to you that something brand new is coming into your life, and you have to dare to take a risk and go for what you want, because the angels will catch you. And later on today, I'm going to be putting on the horoscope readings and the weekly reading, which I'm really excited about recording. I'm going to do them soon to find out what's going on. So we're going to start with the journey then. So let's start with the book of answers first of all. So what do we need to know today, please, about the journey? What do we need to know about the journey? Straight away, I'm guided to this. Look at this. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. So the message about the journey today is go forward. Now, I love this. I mean, you can't get a better message than don't hesitate. It means go for it. And that's the message coming through about this tiger energy moving forward. So today, don't hesitate. You know, if you're being guided to take action or to do something or say something, don't hesitate. Obviously, it works for us to respond with love instead of reacting in a fear-based way. And we may need time to process that. But if you're wanting to do something, if you're being guided, don't hesitate, go for it now. So, you know, you may be guided to reach out to your twin today. You know, you may think, I really feel this need to reach out, don't hesitate. But I feel this is more the energy of the divine masculine. So today, the divine masculine is really thinking about sending you that confirmation that this is real. You know, they want to reach out to you. They want to message you. They want to communicate how they feel. And the message from heaven is, don't hesitate. I am also feeling that could be connected with something you want to create. Now, it is a Sunday, so you may be focusing on the week ahead and what you want to bring in. So don't hesitate, go for it. Do what you're guided to do. So what's the energy then around this day? Around the journey? Wow, we've got the Seven of Cups. Now, super powerful, you know, the Seven of Cups, because it's a card about going for what you want and choosing wisely, you know, and don't hesitate. Even though the magician is kind of going like that, he's saying, go for what you do want and move away from what you don't want. It's like he's giving you that energy that says, you know what's right for you. You know. So I'm going to go to the meaning because I'm doing it this way. So many wonderful choices lie before you. Don't hesitate. This is what's coming in. This is again about this energy that the tiger's bringing in. This is the card of dreams, symbols and signs, and it says precognitive. So that means a preview of what's to come. Okay, you're seeing signs in dreams about what you're manifesting between you, symbols and signs. Now, symbols can be connected with pictures, but they can also be numbers. And we're all receiving that powerful number right now, 777, which is the message that says, don't give up. We're going through rapid change and soul development. Big things are coming in. So both twins, both of you are having these dreams and you're seeing the signs and the symbols that show you that great things are ahead. And to not hesitate to go for what you want, to make a choice. It says, take a moment and choose one of the 7 cups. And now read along and see what it tells you about yourself. So this is about choosing things from the heart. Choosing things you want. So what do you want to choose today? I know I want to feel at peace, so I choose to feel at peace. Because when we feel at peace, our life is easier. You may be choosing today love. Focusing on love and the connection between you. You may be choosing today finances. You may be dealing with something connected with work or your finances or planning. And we're all different. We're all thinking about something in each moment. Each moment you can change which cup you're giving your energy to. Because 1 minute you may be focused on work, 1 minute you may be thinking about your twin, 1 minute you may be thinking about something within yourself. So the angel's saying take a moment to process. It says the red dragon represents the power of transformation and the element of fire. So there's a red dragon, a fire dragon, coming in today to actually bring in change. To create the way to transform the energy. And this is beautiful. It's like the way for this tiger to come in is being made. All the blocks and the barriers and the walls, it's all being removed. It says, what sort of position and power can you manifest in? What sort of passion? So this giving me the word, it's passion and power can you manifest in your world? But they're giving me the word position. What sort of position can you manifest in your world? So someone watching, or maybe a few of you watching, are thinking about creating a new position in your life. Creating a new job or a new career or something that creates a new position. So there's a new position to be filled. Even if you can't see it yet, it's coming. Something's coming for you. Something's coming. That's what you're feeling. Okay, the anticipation, their expectation, but it's more a feeling. Something's coming, something good, what will it be? The position is being made. The way is being made. The way is being made clear to bring in what you want. Imagine if you want a certain job and there's no position available. The position is being made available. And that's the same within your twin flame journey. The position to be with them is being made available to you through passion and power and purpose. And it's saying to you, you can manifest things in your world that you want. The black kitten grants you the opportunity to work more closely with the animal kingdom and to find your own magical familiar. Now, a magical familiar is some animal that speaks to you, or a bird or some creature that speaks to you. Like for me, it is actually a cat because, I connect with the spirit animal of a cat. For you, it could be a bird, or, it could be an insect, it could like a bee, or, this is around you. So you're going to see a significant creature. It could be a squirrel, it could be a fox, it could be a wolf that taps you in with your true self and gives you power. So this is you working closely with the animal kingdom, with nature, to see all these signs and synchronicities and all this power about what you are bringing into your life. So as the third cup, it's a fairy tale castle. So that's like your union, your happiness, your 10 of cups, your happy ever after. It offers you the chance of stability, comfort, and the magic of hearth and home. And it says hearth, but they're giving me the word health. So everything you want. So what I'm really feeling is every single cup is available to you. You may need to choose one right now, and this may be more relevant to your masculine, because the masculines need to choose themselves, and then they always choose the feminine. Okay, but they have to decide what's important right now. And what's important for them is actually peace of mind, health, and love, instead of all the other things that they've been holding on to, like the stability and the material stuff. But for the divine feminine here, don't hesitate in manifesting. They're showing me this card today, the 7 of Cups, as a card of manifestation. You can manifest today in all areas of your life to bring in what you want. So feminines, you may be focused on other things today than just your twin flame journey, because you're thinking about the stability and the comfort, and they're giving me fear around this, releasing fears around having stability and having financial abundance and having wealth and health and success. So you're moving towards these things and releasing any fear around it. The 4th cup shows you a rainbow. And what a rainbow is, protection. That you are protected. So, you're seeing all these signs that your journey is protected, and it's all coming to you at the right time. Time to work on your communication skills and see what messages await you on this magical rainbow from the Temperance card. So the Temperance card is about patience and moderation and taking your time. So again, you're being reminded that communication and these messages you are waiting for, this confirmation from your twin that they are being guided to send to you. Remember, they're receiving the message, don't hesitate. You're being guided to know it's coming. Let go of the web. So you know it's coming. And I pulled a card from the Divine Masculine Dark Truths the other day, a short. And it was, I love you and I will always come back. And that's the message. So he's coming back, and I'm smiling because I feel the energy. I feel it. They're giving me a little bit of water in the eye for tears. Tears of happiness though. Even when we cry tears of pain, it's replaced by tears of love and happiness and gratitude and joy. So the 5th card holds jewels and gold coins. So this is about what you're manifesting in your material world. Riches of all kinds. And it invites you to dig in and work magic with the element of earth to focus on crystals, stones, minerals and metals. So you may want to work with crystals today, or precious stones, or minerals, or incense or sage, or any of these magical tools that you use to manifest, to create, to invest wisely in what you want for your future. So again, great day, especially as we're moving towards this new year of the tiger, the water tiger, to set those intentions out about what you want to bring in and create for the remainder of 2022. So this is a day where we're not just focused on our journey, we're focused on our life path and our mission and service. The 6th card has a tiny mermaid. Now I love that because in one of the daily Divine Feminine messages, or one of the daily angel readings the other day, a mermaid came up. And that's beautiful. So this mermaid will invite you into a deeper realm, a realm of the element of water, connected, remember again, with the water tiger, embracing your psychic gifts and your emotions and see where they lead you. So when you tap in with your psychic side and your emotions, they will always lead you in the right direction because you're being guided from your higher self and from your angels and your guides and your intuition. And these are the energies of both twins. So you're getting more psychic, more aware, your vibration shifting to move things ahead. Don't hesitate on what you want. And the final cup with the butterfly, so butterflies are about transformation, beckons you to the element of air. It sharpens your intellect, it hones your instincts, and it allows you to pay attention to your intuition. So you're aware of everything today, what's going on. It says, what sort of new knowledge will the element of air blow into your world? So the message of this card is saying to you, many wonderful opportunities and options lie before you. Choose one of these cups and they're lessons for yourself. So you choose today what you're focusing on, what you're manifesting, what you're wanting to create. But you have the power to create all of these cups in your world right now by knowing that you deserve them and you are capable of great things. Now it says in reverse, don't be fooled into making a decision for another. So what I'm feeling with this is the kind of message or that kind of guidance from above is don't force anything. Don't try and make things happen before they're ready. They will come to resent you for it. So again, if you try and force your twin to make a decision or try and make something happen before it's ready, they resent it because they want to do it themselves. And that's why we have to learn as a divine feminine to trust our divine masculine to find their way. It says indecisiveness, fantasy and illusion. So this is what's being released, the illusions, the feeling that it's a fantasy and not making a decision. So that's the energy we're in today. And that's why we got the message, don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate or put things off. Do it now. Do it now. Focus today. If you've been wanting to update your vision board and you've been thinking, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. Do it today. Do what you're guided to do today. And then tomorrow will take care of itself. So the energy of the divine feminine then, what energy are you in today? Straight away. It seems assured. Wow. It seems assured. What does that mean? It means you're definitely going to have it. So you're feeling stronger today. It seems assured. It seems like, yes, it's definitely coming for you. It's going to happen. So you're feeling confident and stronger today. You're feeling more empowered today. Even if you're having those flickers of doubt, that faith is strong. So it seems assured. And when you watch a reading, you're like, wow, even though I can't yet see it in the physical reality, this reading is showing me it's assured, it's coming. Yes, this is happening now. So it boosts your faith. And that's why the readings that you watch on my channel, on Zoe's channel, on Sandra's channel, Cheryl's channel, they're giving me fear. George's channel, Brooke's channel, all align and allow us to release fear. So those fears dissipate and are released, which comes out as burpee energy. So if you find you're burping a lot, it's because you're releasing fear. Okay? It's because you're releasing that fear. It's assuring you, motorbike goes past at the exact moment things are revving up. All these readings show you collective energy is the same. This is speeding up. This is moving forward. This is happening, even if yet you can't see it. So you're knowing that this is going to happen. It's assured. So, wow, look at this. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands for the feminine there. No hesitation when I was guided to this card. So 3 of Wands, what's that mean? That's a card of focus, determination, and not giving up. He's standing looking out at the world. He has a vision. And that's where you are. That's you being the archer. Like Katniss from the Hunger Games, you have that vision. You know what you want. You keep your eyes on your target. And that's the energy that this water tiger is bringing in. And it's going to make so much sense to you when, I've done that video and we talk about that in detail, what that tiger is saying to you to do in 2022 and what not to do in 2022. So it says, when the 3 of Wands turns up in a reading, It illustrates a time of expectation. Well, that's absolutely where you are, Divine Feminine. Something's coming, something good. What will it be? It's assured. You feel it, okay? You know it. You're in anticipation of it. The querent, which is you, may be waiting for news about a project or a proposal. So you're waiting for something. You're waiting for it to happen. You're waiting. Maybe you're waiting for something else too. You could be waiting for good news around work or about a job or a home or something else. So again, not necessarily about your twin flame journey, but you're waiting for something. And he says the overall theme of this message is optimism and active waiting. What is active waiting? It means God is working while you're waiting. So you don't need to wait around. Just do you. Love life. Enjoy each moment. Focus on feeling good and have optimism. The other day we did that reading with Archangel Michael and all the archangels, and the message was, this is eternal love. So all you have to do is stay positive. Be optimistic. See your cup as half full, knowing that it's already assured it's coming. It's the angels saying to you today, you can have this union in this lifetime, but you have to believe in it. You can have the success that you desire, but you have to trust that you can. So it's about confidence and faith, and that's what the water tiger is bringing in. It shows the beginning of a project, and that's the truth, the beginning. We're about to enter a new time, a new week, a new moon, a new cycle, and a new energy of the water tiger, and a completion phase around your connection. You're moving towards the new beginning. Whether it's reunion if you've been in separation for a while, union if you are wanting that, or if you are already in union, the next step, maybe you're waiting for a proposal. You want your twin to pop the question, or talk about a family, or moving in together. These are the things that are coming in. So it comes, this hope, it says have hope, and that comes from making plans for a new life or career. So the hope comes when you visualize, when you set the intention, when you dare to dream it, you can achieve it. And that's the message coming through. Remember that things are always in motion. Nothing is at rest and change is constant. So in other words, if you think nothing's happening, think again. It's happening below the surface. It's happening beneath the scenes, behind the scenes. It's all about to break through. The Three of Wands usually represents you, the person receiving the reading, and this card may also be nudging you towards taking more of a leadership role at work or in your coven. And what's your coven? Your spiritual path, your community, your life. So you are a leader. So this is saying to you, Divine Feminine, you are a leader. And you're being guided to take a leadership role now in your life, to not sit on the sidelines, to move forward, to know that there is nobody for your twin but you. Doesn't matter if there's someone else. And that came up yesterday, and I feel that triggered fear. Someone else could be the karmic partner, could be a family member, a friend, someone who seems to be in the way, or something that seems to be in the way. But it doesn't matter regardless, because there's only you for them. In spiritual truth, they have eyes only for you, and they know that. Like Prince Charming seeking you. Like he's seeking Cinderella, he's seeking you. This is a time of expansion and growth. Well, we know that because we received the other day in that short video I did. 777. Rapid soul growth, soul expansion, massive change. But be like the watcher, the observer in the Three of Wands, and keep a sharp eye and allow events to unfold. So allow it to unfold. Be the observer. Pay attention. Dreams, signs, symbols. That's how you're being shown a preview of what's to come. It says there is a reason to be optimistic and to have hope because the future looks bright. The future looks bright. So the angel's saying it's assured. It's assured, it's coming to you. The future is bright. Keep your thoughts positive, stay hopeful and optimistic because the best is yet to come. And it says, keywords, active waiting. Everything is in constant motion. Expansion, growth, take on that leadership role and keep an eye on your future goals. The future looks bright. So a beautiful day to have that vision of the end result. Remember, don't worry about the how it's going to happen, the when it's going to happen. No, it will happen because it's assured. And reversed, it means unrealistic expectations. So in other words, the fears we are releasing is thinking we can't have that we're not deserving of it, or we're not able, or there's a block in the way, or something stopping it from happening. Now that's unrealistic, because with God, all things are possible. It says disagreement with co-workers. So you may have disagreements with people. You may have one vision of something or one idea, and they have something else in mind for you. Trust yourself. It's your life. Live it. Conflicting spiritual views with coven mates, it says coven mates. So again, you may have conflicting views because you believe one thing, someone else believes something else. But you know what? It's okay. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It's what you think. All you have to do is be you, shine your light, and share your light with the world. And for the masculine, I feel that what they are doing here is they are realizing that they are around the wrong people because they have conflict going on. They're not feeling the same about certain things. Things that once turned them on doesn't. And I don't mean people, I mean situations, lifestyles, things that once touched the buttons and excited them no longer does. Instead, it drives them a bit crazy. Very powerful. So let's do a message for the divine masculine today then. This is a really powerful one. So message for the masculine today. You are too close to see. Wow, you are too close to see. What does that mean? That means the masculines need time out. They need to take a step back. This is why they need that time and that space and that room, because they can be too close to see what's going on. What does that mean? It means they get overwhelmed with their physical reality. They get overwhelmed with fears and stress and struggle with things going on. So they need to take a step back because they're too close to see. So the angels say when we take a step back, we zoom out, we can zoom back in, and we can see things clearer. So again, they may not even be able to get the words out because they want to clear the air, they want to speak the truth, but they need to see things clearer and gain fresh insight and clarity from taking a step back. So if your masculine seems to be taking a step back, it's so he can move 10 steps forward. So let's get a card for him or her. Message for your masculine. Wow, it's a sword energy. It is, it's the King of Cups, okay? But it says at the top, swords. Don't leave home without your sword and your intellect. Wow. And that's what I was guided to. So the sword is connected with, what they are going through in their head. But they've come up here as the King of Cups, which is beautiful. Because the King of Cups is someone who's opening their heart to this love, and someone who is wearing their heart on the sleeve a little bit, maybe being a bit vulnerable. But also the King of Cups, even though he's in all this loving energy, he sometimes has to go in his cave, process and be silent and have quiet time. And in this card as well, he's also kind of very isolated. He's on his throne, he's kind of in this island. So, he's isolated. So he's isolating himself today. So that may be why, if he's being distant with you or silent, he's being distant and silent with everyone because he needs to take a step back because he's too close to see. So he needs to take a step back to plan and work it out and understand. So give him time today. Remember, it's still the ox. Be patient, be calm, be flexible and adaptable until this tiger rolls or roars in. So it says, a mature, wise man who is well versed in the craft. So he's becoming more mature, he's becoming wiser, and he's becoming more in tune with his true path. That's where he is, and he's letting you know that. This card represents an individual, and this is your twin, who is artistic, intuitive, creative, and... they've got to have brown hair. He may have brown hair there. My George does. And passionate. So he's passionate. Okay? Your twin flame is passionate. Whether they are a guy or a gal. I say he because obviously it's easier to say, instead of keep saying him or her. But you know how this is for you. Your twin is passionate, intuitive, creative and strong. And this is all the energy he's harnessing. He's becoming wiser now, more spiritually mature. Physically, he may have dark blonde to light brown hair with a touch of grey and blue or green eyes. So that may resonate with some of you watching. There's all types of masculines out there. But this is an extra message that, if you're watching this and you're connecting and resonating with this message, you may have dark blonde to light brown hair. You may have grey hair or a touch of grey in his hair. You may have blue or green eyes. But that's an extra message. Don't think that's got to resonate with you because it won't. So he is a good friend, a loving and attentive husband, and a devoted father. So this is what he wants to give to you. Okay? This is what's in him or her. So don't get triggered and think, oh, so he's an attentive husband then. He's loving his wife. That's the karmic situation he's learning from. He's letting you know, okay? You know that he wants to be in your life and he wants to be an attentive and loving husband to you, or an attentive and loving wife to you, and a good friend. And you may think, well, he's not a good friend because, he hasn't treated me very well. He hasn't been very loving towards me. But everything he's learning now is making him so. He's realising. He's too close to see. He's taking a step back. This is what he wants in his life. The King of Cups gives good, solid advice. They're giving me fear when asked. So he goes through fears so he can actually give good advice. So this is really, really letting us know what he's learning right now. Because he's a creative, intuitive being. Even if he's not kind of harnessing that right now or sharing that with the world, this is where he's moving towards in his mission. So on his mission, he's going to be able to give good, solid advice when he's asked for it. That's why the divine masculines that you see in their power, like George and, other divine masculines who've got channels and speak their truth, light workers, understand because they've gone through the harsh times, just like you do, divine feminine. So he's doing a lot of learning right now and growing to become who he's meant to be. This card can represent a quiet man, so obviously a quiet divine masculine, so he's quiet right now, who keeps his emotions to himself, and he can be moody. So that may resonate with you right now. He's moody, he's silent, he's keeping his emotions to himself, he's not really opening up. But he is, however, deeply emotional, and he has a tough outer shell to disguise a very soft and loving interior. And you get to see that side. With George, he shows the world one side and I see another. And it's the same with your twin. He'll have this outer shell on because he is coming up as the King of Cups, and that's water energy, can be connected with, the crab as well. Could be Cancer energy there that you're connecting with. But, he's got this shell, this barrier. Sometimes he's afraid of showing you his love because he doesn't want to expose his heart and get hurt. But inside, he's got all this love bubbling up for you. So if he's saying to you, he's saying if he's quiet right now, cold, if he's moody, he's hiding what's going on inside. Remember, it's that volcano that's about to explode. And this is why he goes within. It says he's got a disguise. He disguises a very soft and loving interior. He often sees what most people would prefer to keep hidden. And he sees the truth. Sometimes he struggles to act on his own truth, but he does see what's going on. And this card represents an individual who is an excellent mediator, psychically talented and strong and fair. So he is a talented psychic guy or gal, the talented, because they are part of you, and you are psychic, you are talented, you are creative, and you are intuitive too. So remember that power. You are one, and everything you have, he has, even if he's not yet showing it. Says the lesson from the King of Cups is that wisdom comes from looking within. Temper your counsel of others with compassion and affection. So when he goes within, he's learning to have compassion and to show you affection. So the message here is, don't lose your compassion for your twin when he's gone within, and don't hide your affection away because he needs that more than ever. So it says a water sign man. So he could be a water sign. These are extra messages today. A married, mature man, well versed in the craft. So again, he could be married, he could be older than you, and he could be well versed in his career, well versed in the craft. I'm seeing that as he's got a good job, or he's earning good money, or he's a celebrity, or he's out there. So these are extra messages, remember. A loving husband and father. So he may come across to the world as a loving husband or a loving father, but in spiritual truth, he's dying inside, he's struggling. He may be a good friend to some, a wise counsellor, and a creative personality, but maybe he can't harness that yet, or he can't be his true self. So these are things he's working on. He's working on finding the gift of intuition and wisdom that comes from experience. So he's in the energy of water, emotion, which is really powerful because we're moving towards the energy of the water tiger. So he's harnessing that power. It says, reverse difficulty expressing emotions. And this says as well, it's associated with Scorpio. So again, the Scorpio's got that bite in the tail, and again, a water sign. So the Scorpion has got a bite in its tail. So the masculines can say things at times that hurt and that cause pain, and they don't mean to lash out. They just do. They were reacting, they're hurting. So try and see past that pain. So difficulty expressing emotions, dishonesty, a domineering lover, a person taking unfair advantage over another who is less experienced. So, if you feel that they're being dishonest or they're lying to you or they're taking advantage of you, release that. Okay, that's not what they intend to do at all. They don't intend to hurt you, lie to you, cause you pain, be dishonest. It's just because they go through the fear, And for that sword energy to come up, it says, don't leave home without your sword or your intellect, because where I picked up on it was here. So it's like crossing between swords and water, because swords are about thinking and processing and planning and overcoming fears and emotions. And the King of Cups is also about power. So I'm also feeling this is letting you know he's about to make a decision, because he's also on the precipice of the Ace of Swords, And it says here, I'm going to read what it says because it's happened for a reason. The suit of swords symbolises the element of air and all the magical associations that float out from this element. Wisdom, keen intellect and truth. So this is a huge sign that truth is coming out. And, if you're also learning tarot right now with me with the series, if you're interested in tarot, this may be really interesting to you today. Because really this also talking about the suit of swords in the tarot. It says sword cards point a clever way down a path or understanding through cutting-edge ideas, knowledge, discernment, and the powers of the mind. So, in other words, the masculines are learning to overcome the power of their mind, their ego, their fears, their worries, their concerns. This suit illustrates the power of darker emotions, mental activity, intelligence, and prophecy. It develops the original spark of an idea through communication. So what I'm feeling with this is they are in the energy of the King of Cups, but they are preparing to make a decision to speak their truth and show you how they feel. The elemental being associated with the air is the fairy. So if you look closely at the swords cards, you'll see a few winged fairies fluttering in there. So angels all around, magical fairies. They've got support. They're not alone. Winged creatures such as hawks, falcons, songbirds and dragonflies are also linked to this element. So if you've been seeing seagulls, songbirds, dragonflies, hawks, falcons, eagles, big sign of the masculines moving ahead, finding their freedom, things taking flight, things moving forward. So that's why they need to take a step back, because they're too close to see. And when the birds fly high, they rise above the situation. So there is also plant and flower magic incorporated in these cards. The flowers, such as lavender, mistletoe, and lily of the valley, have specific messages from the language of flowers pertinent to that card. So, for example, lavender is very healing. It eases anxiety and it helps us to sleep better. So the masculines may be having sleepless nights and worry. Mistletoe is connected with Christmas time. So again, I feel Christmas time very symbolic to this journey shifting and changing, and then realising what they do want and what they don't want. Dreaming about kissing you under the mistletoe. And mistletoe can be deadly if you eat it. And we spoke in the Divine Feminine message the other day about being careful which berries you consume. So the masculines are now becoming aware of who they are allowing into their energy field and what they want, what's toxic to them and what isn't. Because mistletoe can be toxic. And Lily of the Valley is about going with the flow and everything unfolding perfectly in divine timing. So in the sword suit, you'll see intense landscapes. You'll find high mountains, windswept places, moonlit boudoirs. They're giving me fear, midnight forests and misty castles off in the distance. So this is the dream of you, that decision they want to take to be with you. Now, each masculine is unique and different, and so is your love. So for some of you, you'll be really excited by the thought about high mountains. Maybe you are mountain climbers, you love going on mountain tops, or, they're giving me like the energy of Austria or anything hilly. We've got windswept places. So that could be somewhere like Scotland or somewhere where the wind is, somewhere where, they're giving me places like the Isle of Man, cooler places where the wind comes in and blows you away. Moonlit boudoirs. So for some of you, you're going to really love the idea of, being in a place that's moonlit, the moon. So you may like going for walks in the moonlight, but they show me a moonlit boudoir, like candlelight, a candlelit meal. They show me places like Paris and Milan and Italy, places where it brings in beauty, romance, Venice, London, even city breaks, things like that. That's what they're showing me. Midnight forests. So some of you will love the country, the woods, like a remote place in the woods, like a cabin, a log cabin. These are things that excite you. A misty castle in the distance. So that castle is your home, what you want to create together, but it could also be a castle, going to a castle. Maybe that's what you've always wanted to do. In England, we've got lots of castles here. But maybe where you are, there isn't many. Or you dream about going to those places and visiting like medieval energy. They give me in the UK places like Nottingham, with the Sherwood Forest. And, you've got Buckingham Palace. You've got, places like York and things like that. So take this out, resonates with you. But what I'm feeling is each of you have a dream. And so does your twin. And you share that vision. So this is what you dream about together. The things you want to do. For some of you, you're going to love camping. For some of you, you're going to love 5-star hotels. We're all different. But you have that same vision of what you want. So you're manifesting. So he's showing you today, he's making a decision towards manifesting the future. The Suit of Swords is classically associated with people born under an air zodiac sign, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. So that may resonate with you. Again, extra messages. But it's showing you he's up in his head. Physically, the court cards of the swords represent people that have brown hair and grey, green or hazel eyes. So again, your masculine could have green eyes, grey eyes, hazel eyes. It's not about appearance, it's just extra messages. And it says, further some, individuals who are drawn to the swords and tend to be talkative, social and well-read. These intense and intelligent people let their thoughts and dreams lead the way. They are the clever planners and the shrewd organisers of the world. So your masculine is a careful planner and a shrewd organiser, and he does have thoughts and dreams and emotions, and he is intelligent. He's not daft. He loves you. He doesn't want you with anyone else, and he's preparing to make that decision towards you. And that's absolutely what I'm feeling, that decision. And what have we got there? We've got a bird of prey. Whether you're seeing that as an eagle, a falcon, a seagull, it's an air bird that's showing you he's making a decision. And that bird is bringing that sword to your divine masculine so he can cut the karmic cords, cut fear away, speak his truth and be honest and open with who he is. So let's also go into the meaning of the Ace of Swords, because I do feel it was on, because when I chose the card, it came out here and it was on, it's between these energies. So I feel this is definitely what he's working towards today. And the Ace of Swords is about decisions and making a move and speaking his truth. And that's what the Tiger energy is bringing in. So the Ace of Swords is the most potent and pure form of the masculine element of air. Wow. So it's a masculine energy. When the Ace of Swords flies into your life, you are being put on notice that it's time to take action. And what have we got today for the journey? Don't hesitate. This is a card of intellect, heroism, victory, justice, achievement, new beginnings, and winning battles. So you're going to win this battle. The masculines are taking action towards justice to bring in victory in your connection. Karmic endings change. Another of this card's important lessons is that now you have the chance for a new way of thinking. And we had that powerful 7 of Cups coming up. Choosing, thinking, wanting. Cut through the fantasy and embrace what is. So the masculines are saying, okay, enough's enough. I don't want it to be a fantasy anymore. I want to make it real. The truth hurts, but sometimes it can also heal and make room for a new, improved reality. So the masculine knows leaving that karmic partner, speaking their truth to them and making changes, it's going to hurt, but it's going to lead to an improved reality. Success is attainable. Victory is near. Go grab a hold of it with both hands. So the big message coming in today, the masculines are taking action towards you. They aren't stupid. They know what they want. That's you. They don't want to be in fear anymore. They want to take control and to not hesitate and go forward fearlessly. Feminines, remember your truth. This success, this journey, this union, this love is assured for you now. So trust in that. Keep the faith. Know that you are safe and all is well. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.